We are once again getting absolutely spoiled by the Italian Center, which has, in my opinion, some of, if not the best pizza in Alberta. And you've got locations throughout Alberta, and you brought in kind of some fun take and bakes, but also playoff-related pizzas. So welcome, Gerry. Thanks so much for coming in.
Thank you for having us, Lisa.
Tell us about what you brought here today.
So, we've got an assortment of treats here today. But our main focus is the pepperoni Principies that we brought in. We're topping into the playoff fever of the Oilers right now.
Yes.
And we've been running these for a few years. But specifically this year, the pepperoni Principie is a brand new endeavor. Who's a friend of ours at the store.
He's wonderful.
Wonderful man. The master of pun, obviously, but friend of the stores, and also with Sports Central, and Italian Center Shop has also done some work with Sports Central in the past as well. So it was a perfect time to collaborate all together, come up with a great cause with any of these themed Oiler pepperoni Principies, and with every pepperoni Principie sold, $2 goes to Sports Central. So great cause. Feed yourself and help out the kids.
And tell us a bit more about Sports Central, what they do.
So Sports Central, they provide sports equipment for kids in need,
Nice.
right, at no charge. So again, great concept, and with everything going on, it's always great to give back.
Definitely.
It is a bit of a sensitive time for our friends in Calgary. They're not part of the playoff action, sorry, but you still have some pies for them, right?
Absolutely. Even at our Calgary store, you can go in and get any of our other take and bake pizzas that we've made, ready to go. And if you're feeling a little more creative, you can take home just a regular baked
nice.
crust. And really go to town on whatever you want to do. Of course, with our deli, with our fresh produce, you can come up with all kinds of meats and cheeses and sauces that you want to come up with, and come up with a great pizza for yourself.
So that happens.
That's right. We do a pizza of the month. So every store gets a turn, and they just come up with something that's readily available in-house, right? And it's just a fun way to kind of come up with something new and creative, and gives each store a chance to shine a little bit as well.
And now I've seen a display in the shops where it says, basically, what's your opinion? Pineapple on pizza. And one of the displays said absolutely not. So what's your opinion?
It's not called the Great Debate for nothing, you know. And you know what? I've had it. I think ours is spectacular. But it's definitely a very sensitive topic, and I certainly don't want to tell others how to enjoy their pineapple. But you know what? If it makes you happy, go for it. Go for it.
I say yes to pineapple, and frankly, it makes the pizza, gives that sweet, salty, savory kind of flavor. What other flavors do you have here that's kind of one of your favorites?
I always like the calabrese, so hot sopressata, Kalamata olives, and sometimes I'll even throw some mushrooms on there as well.
Oh, yeah.
So it's just a nice, with a nice glass of red wine too. Fantastic.
And the best part about these packages is that you can literally throw it in your purse. You literally could go in, you need something quick, toss it in the purse. We all have the giant purses that are bottomless. To me, that's convenience right there. And then you throw it into the oven.
Well, especially when you get invited over to watch the game, you can just, run into Italian Center, grab one of these, slip it in the purse, then bring it over to whoever's invited you over and say, here, I brought you a pie.
Exactly. And you can get a picture of G Principe. So.
Hey, he's got a new do now, so he's lost the curls.
That's amazing.
He's still looking smog.
Oh, money, so money.
So what happens, obviously we hope to keep rolling with the playoffs. It's the only Canadian team, so all Alberta people, I think, are cheering them on. Are these pies going to continue, or?
As long as the Oilers are in, the Principies will be available.
I love it.
Gerry, you're great. Thanks so much for coming in. Appreciate it.
Thank you for having us.